Boo! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit them up with this resistance. Watch them roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, make profits. We some snipe.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you all had a wonderful day. We sure did inside of True Trading Group. The analysis that I gave you guys on last night's live stream was as close to perfect as we possibly could have had. I come on these live streams every day. I tell you what I think we're going to see in the markets. I give you my analysis for the days to come. I don't just talk about what happened previously. We're not Monday morning quarterbacks here. Okay, we like to go over and tell you, put our necks out there and say, hey, this is what we think is going to happen going forward. We're going to be wrong sometimes, but we're right a hell of a lot more than we are wrong. And we were certainly right about today's price action. And it goes to show with the big day inside of True Trading Group. Again, several triple-digit gains on some SPY put options, as well as some individual stock options to the downside there, as well as a beautiful short squeeze today at ATCH that gave really good trigger signals and confirmation signals for the short squeeze. And that was right from pre-market analysis and game plan as well. So it was a really great day today. It's the start of what is going to be a really volatile week. We talked about this in the live stream yesterday about how I think this is going to be a week full of volatility with the shakeup from the all-time high sell-off on Friday, some follow-through, take profit from that, continuing weakness into today. That's what we saw. And then you have major catalyst earnings. You got Nvidia, Snowflake, Salesforce earnings on Wednesday. You got the PC inflation data on Friday. It's going to be a lot. And all throughout the week, you have Fed members that are going to be speaking to kind of rile the markets up a little bit too. So there's a lot of trading opportunity. There's a lot of big moves going on in some individual names as some key support levels are being broken in the overall markets. We have to target where are those next support levels that we believe the markets are going to fall down into. My analysis from yesterday and today has not changed. If anything, it is just kind of reassured or kind of confirmed what it is that we believe is going to happen this week. And we'll go over, in case you missed it, we'll talk about it. We got some earnings that we got to cover. We got Nancy Pelosi's new stock, TEM, that came out with earnings. You got HIMS with big short squeeze that a lot of people have been talking about on social media. So some stocks we got to talk about with earnings and where we see opportunity and how to trade those names going forward. The sell-off in Palantir continues. Everybody wants to know, what do we do with Palantir? Do you sell it? Do you buy it? What do you do? We'll go over all of that with you guys right here on this live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and the head trader at True Trading Group. In case you guys didn't know, we actually received the Benzinga FinTech Chairman's Award for Best AI Analysis Tool last year. My business partner and I actually were in New York City just a few months ago at the Benzinga FinTech Awards ceremony, receiving that award. Here we are. So it's nice to see industry leaders like Benzinga recognizing True Trading Group for what it is that we are doing, implementing AI technology to help our members make money. If you guys are looking for AI trading assistance, look no further. Our award-winning AI trading assistant is the best that the industry has to offer, and it continues to get better with new developments, new additions, new advancements on a monthly basis. So big shout out to the development team here at True Trading Group that continues to build out award-winning AI. But we're not just about awards. TTG is also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university-level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody, guys, here at True Trading Group. So if you are ready to learn trade and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, I go live on this channel with myself, other mods, and special guests. We'll drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, and trade ideas to help you guys make money. If you're wondering why you should listen to anything it is that I discuss on this channel, it's not because I believe that I am the greatest ever. I don't think that. It is because, hell yeah, Woody. Woody said, had some SPY puts that I was able to take profit off 7 times, with the highest take being a 163% gain. In at $2.04, out at $5.38. Always great when Mike reinforces your own thoughts. My boy Aaron made $1,000 today on Tesla. Very nicely done. Bert had a huge winner on ATCH. Way to go, Bert. Like I said to you guys, just a big day for us inside of True Trading Group. And this is why I should pay attention to what it is that we talk about on this channel. It's because our members are successful. It's because our members are making money. But no, seriously, why I think you should listen to me is because I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. I didn't have to figure this stuff out on my own, fortunately for me. My first job out of college was working in New York City at T3 Alpha Fund. They had me go through a training program before I was allowed to touch $1 of the fund's money. And then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the big stock market crash, but it's also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and the head trader at TTG, along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. Okay. Yes. Scott Scrimpture says, I've been a member only 1 month. I took your advice on ATCH and I made $1,000 today. That just paid for my TTG membership. My boy, Nicola, great job, brother. I'm proud of you, man. In at $5.63, out at $8.67. My girl, Susie Laurie, had a 254% gain today. Congratulations. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I told you it was a big day. What do you think? I was just making that up? You thought I was kidding? I was not kidding. Today was a really great day inside of True Trading Group. As are most days. I mean, listen, the moderators and I, we have red days too. You know, it's not like we're just green at 220 days out of the year. We do have red days too. They're few and far between, but we do have them. We're real people. We're real traders. We make losing trades too. And you have to learn how to control your losses just as much as it is important that you maximize your gains. These are all things that you learn as a member in True Trading Group. Okay. You learn how to maximize and make the most out of the times that you're right by implementing the tier trading strategy. Okay. A modest gain today for Joe, 50%. That's when you know you're killing it, right? When you're like, oh, modest gain today, 50%. Modest. And then because this is why, because then you got Just Patience comes up here and he's like, I actually got a 200% gain on Boeing calls today. Chiefess says, listen to Mike because TTD is the greatest trading group with real great members. It's true. These are all true things. These really are all true things. So it was a fantastic day for us inside of chat. And a big congratulations to all of our members that had some good days. Let's talk about what happened today, right? Let's talk about what happened today. The profit taking that we saw on Friday, look at TRT. TRT Cool Kid says, thanks to Diane, I made my first $1,000 day. Look at Eddie. Eddie said 300% in SPY on Friday and a 40% in SPY today. Puts, of course. This is what we got, man. This is what True Trading Group is about. It's about members making money. At the end of the day, that's why you guys are all here, right? At the end of the day, you guys are here literally to make money. And you're seeing all of our members sitting here telling you about the days that they had. $1,000 here, $1,000 there, 200% here, 300% there, 158% there, right? I mean, and then put, modest gain, 50%. This is what you're missing out on if you continue to sit on the sidelines. I told you last night. Last night I came on this very same YouTube channel, and I literally said, this is going to be a big week. There's going to be a lot of volatility. Okay? I said it. I said there's going to be a lot of volatility. There's going to be a lot of opportunities, that this is going to be a big week. I gave you the game plan last night. Last night I told you, I think that the market's going to sell through this support level. I told you that I think that you're going to see some follow through take profit after Friday's failed breakout to all-time highs. And then I believed that we would break underneath that 50-day moving average and we would work our way down into the mid to low 590s. That's exactly what you did today. We broke underneath that support level. We dropped into 596.5. That's the mid 590s. And there you are. Jason says, I crushed SPY calls today because of Mike's analysis. Well, put options, SPY puts. because of Mike's analysis. Oh no, maybe you actually caught the bounce in the middle of the day because after the bounce. Yeah, that's right. You probably caught the bounce in the middle of the day after we reached the support level. So I stand correct. Jason, way to go on that, man. Crushed SPY options today. Okay. This is what I'm talking about though, guys. You know, we identified that level. I'll draw the line out on my screen for you guys just so you guys can see this in case you guys missed it. All right. We talked about this support level right here. Structure from February. Dark blue line, 50-day moving average, right? Dark blue line, 50-day moving average. And then you broke that area today. And now we talked about getting down into this zone. And that's where I think that we're headed, right? I think we're headed into this zone, this area. And then you have major catalysts on Wednesday, Nvidia earnings, Salesforce, Snowflake. So you get all AI earnings on Wednesday. And you got inflation data on Friday. And then that's going to be the curveball. Right, that's going to be whether or not this market's able to recover and hold off of these support levels that we're getting down into, okay, or if the sell-off is going to take you deeper. And does the sell-off take you deeper into this area? That's going to be based on what happens with NVIDIA's earnings, Salesforce, Snowflake to give you AI-related earnings, and then obviously the inflation data, okay, whether or not you get all the way down here. I don't think we're going to get all the way down here, certainly not this week. I don't think so. But I'll let you guys know how I feel about it after I see what the earnings are and what the inflation data is. Then I'll give you a determination on whether or not I think we're going to get down to the 580s or not. But for now, we're just eyeing up this support level that's down here in like these low 590s. This is the area that we're targeting for the SPY to kind of fall down into. And that's kind of what we've been seeing so far into today, a follow through, take profit after Friday's sell-off. And it was a high volume day today again. Right. So that profit taking is continuing now for the second consecutive day after we broke down on Friday. And we'll see if there's just a little bit more to the downside there. OK, just a little bit more. So if you guys were on the live stream last night, you would have gotten that analysis. And we actually, laid it out for you, said, watch for the bounce in the SPY, short the bounce, and then roll to the downside. You guys could have made money on the live stream yesterday. And I also gave you a long idea yesterday. I gave you a long idea on Reddit. I told you if Reddit drops down into, okay, those high 150s, look for that level to be support. And I drew a candle for you last night, right? And you don't have to take my word for it. You guys can go back and watch the video. It's literally right here on this YouTube channel. And I told you we dropped down into this previous support level, right? Look for the markets, look for Reddit to bounce, and look at this little hammer tail that you got put in here today. Look at that. I think there's going to be more of a bounce. I think Reddit is going to go up into the 170s. I think you're going to see something that looks like this. I think that this is enough of a support level that's going to take you back to the upside. But I drew this candle for you on the live stream last night. It's exactly what happened here today. This is partly the reason why so many of our members are sitting here telling you, oh, I made 200%. I made 300%. I did this. I did this. Because they're getting, this is the type of analysis that they're getting on a daily basis from the moderators and myself. It's not just me. There's 8 other professional traders that share their screens, trade with you live, show you what they're doing, answer questions, provide analysis, send out the push notifications when they enter and exit their positions. That's how so many of our members are able to make money. And I don't believe me because I say it. Believe that you saw our members telling you how they did today, but I'll do you one better. Forget about today because anybody can get lucky on any given day. So forget about today. Let's talk about in general. Are members of your trading group actually making money? Well, good question. Let's find out. Members that are on this live stream right now, if you are making money, if you're becoming a better trader because of TTG, do me a favor, type the number 1 in chat right now. Just type the number 1 in chat right now. Are you making money? Are you becoming better traders? If that answer is yes, type the number 1. Anyone that is on this live stream that is not a member of True Trading Group, that is sitting on the sidelines during the greatest money-making environment that I've seen in 18 years, you should be paying very close attention to how many people you see telling you now's the time. Now is the time. I'm doing it. I'm making money. If I can do it, so can you. They're not luckier than you. They don't have more time than you. 82% of our members have a full-time job. We have over 10,000 members in 114 different countries. If they can do this, then so can you. Anybody that is not a member of True Trading Group, okay, listen to me very, very carefully. We are in the process of changing our membership. If you want to be grandfathered in for less, today is going to be your last and only chance to do so before we make some changes to the membership. Some things are changing at True Trading Group in 2025. Now, if you would like to know what the changes are, if you would like to know what is this cheaper price that I'm going to be grandfathered in at before these changes take place, and you're interested to learn what is included with True Trading Group, you can send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. Again, that is 1-888-621-2127. Text your name, your email, and the word START to that phone number that's at the bottom of the screen, and we will tell you guys what that special grandfathered in offer is going to be, where it does not matter the change in membership and the price increase over time. You guys will be able to get yourself grandfathered in and locked in at that cheaper rate. So if you're interested, text the number that you see on the screen, 1-888-621-2127. What's included with that, you might ask? Simple. Our entire 22 course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. You're also going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with the Squawk Box feature. You're going to get TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Idea scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use. You get unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, congressional trading data, over 1,000 hours of workshops covering different topics inside of our video library, our red to green workshops every single month. So we actually hold red to green workshops. What these are, anyone that's struggling, if you're a member of True Trading Group and you're struggling, you're allowed to submit questions and topics to us that you need help with or you want help with. And our moderators will hold live workshop trainings on the first Wednesday of every month, covering those specific topics for the members that are still struggling. So we leave no trader behind, right? Yes, the overwhelming majority of our members are doing well and they are making money, but I would be lying to you if I said all 10,000 of our members are killing it. That's not true. That's not the case. That's not possible. Okay. But if you are struggling, we do not just leave you behind and you're left to fend for yourself. Okay. You guys can attend the Red to Green workshops. They are totally free. They're the first Wednesday of every month. Okay. It's just part of your membership when you guys join True Trading Group, as well as everything else that I just had mentioned. Brendan says, I always trade better after attending a Red to Green workshop. There you go. Right. These are the reasons why our members are successful. These are the things that they have access to. Okay. So again, send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. We do also have a double your money back guarantee for those of you that are interested. Okay. I personally don't think you need it. Okay. I don't think that you need the double your money back guarantee, considering our refund rate is actually less than 2.5%. But the way it works is as follows. You join True Trading Group. I ask you to go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. If you do those things and you are still not able to make enough winning trades with us to equal what you paid for your membership, we don't just give you back your membership fee. We give you back your membership fee times 2. So we give you back double what you paid to join True Trading Group. Again, if you're interested in knowing what is it going to cost you to join, text the number that's at the bottom of the screen. And you will be getting the double your money back guarantee to give you peace of mind and to hold us accountable. It just goes to show you how much we believe in the platform that we've created and its ability to help you guys reach your goals. And it shows you how much that we believe in the results that you can achieve by looking at the results that our current members are achieving. And you saw for yourself firsthand how many of them are making money. You saw the comments of them telling you, hey, this is what I did today. This is what I did today. This is what I did today. Get your ass off the sidelines and start taking advantage of this trading action because it's absolutely freaking amazing. Plain and simple. Okay. So again, that phone number is 1-888-621-2127. All right. Let's hit on some of these earnings here, guys, from today. And one big one that I know a lot of people are interested in is TEM, Nancy Pelosi's stock. For those that are wondering why this is Nancy Pelosi stock, because it literally caused a short squeeze when Nancy Pelosi announced it was Tuesday, January 21st is the day that the whole world found out that Nancy Pelosi had bought a position and call options in TEM. And the stock has about a 20% of the float is short. It gapped up to 43 and just ripped its face off into 90. Then they just reported earnings, and the stock is now trading down 6% on the day. It's recovered slightly off the low. Let's talk about what those earnings actually were. They beat on earnings per share, but they missed on sales. So earnings per share came in at negative 18 cents. Analysts were expecting it at a loss of 20 cents. But sales were a miss. 200.68 million in sales. Analysts were expecting 203 million. So a slight miss there on sales. Wow, Sean Mosdale. Sean says, with TTG and everything they offer, I was able to quit my full-time job to start my own business while trading to supplement my income. You won't regret your decision to join today. My boy, Sean. Sean, I got to tell you, man, congratulations. I'm so incredibly proud of you, and good luck on your business endeavor. That is absolutely amazing and incredible. Guys, maybe we can throw up that comment real quick on the screen. Sean Mosdale. You guys want to throw that one up on the screen real quick? That's weird. It's not in Restream. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, let me see if I can do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I got it, Joe. I can do it on my end. So here's the comment. There it is from Sean. With TTG and everything they offer, I was able to quit my full-time job to start my own business while trading to supplement my income. You won't regret your decision to join today. So there's a comment there from my boy, Sean. So congratulations, Sean. Really great job, man. Honestly, that's what this is all about, right? That is what this is all about. Real people, real results. You're not going to join True Trading Group, become a millionaire in 30 days. You're not going to join True Trading Group because you want to buy a Lamborghini. You're going to join True Trading Group because you guys want to actually become consistently profitable in the markets. And then we'll scale you up based on your risk tolerance. You guys can start making more money. Okay. But let's worry about, making the mortgage payments first. Let's worry about making the car note payment. Let's worry about paying down the credit card debt. Let's not care about the price of eggs, and then let's have fat, juicy omelets every single morning, right? Let's do that. Let's not have to have oatmeal or grapefruit. Let's have eggs every single morning. How about that? That's what the average person just wants. Take that special family vacation, right? Not have to worry about the price of eggs and all that stuff. That's what TTD is all about. It's about retiring a couple of years ahead of schedule. Like, that's what this is about, guys. Honestly. So take advantage of it. All right. So back to TEM. All right. TEM. So those were your earnings. Okay. They now expect 2025 revenue of 1.24 billion. Analysts were only expecting 1.02 billion. So they did beat on guidance. And they expect adjusted EBITDA. Oh, wow. All right. So their adjusted EBITDA numbers are actually pretty good too. So honestly, they missed, but their guidance is actually pretty decent. They gave strong guidance, but it was a miss on earnings. So they missed on the quarter, but their guidance is actually strong. And I just think that maybe the guidance, investors might not necessarily be believing the guidance because they missed on their most recent quarter. So they think that, maybe you're being a little bit too aggressive on the guide. And that's got the stock trading down 6% because of that miss. But, that's a significant breakdown. You broke above the double top at 78, which was your previous all-time high. You broke through it, and now you've traded significantly back down underneath it. You do have support down here in the high 50s. You do have support down there, so maybe you kind of find your footing there. And if you guys, if you want to own this because Nancy Pelosi owns it, I believe Kathy Wood is also a shareholder. This is also a name in Kathy Wood's, in her genome side of things. And I think that the 50s might be a decent spot if you're looking to maybe grab some. Okay. But that's what you got there on TEM. Okay. Next up, we have HIMS. Okay. HIMS is another, recent big short squeeze. This was a stock that had at the end of 2024 broken above your prior all-time high from 2021. It was resistance here in 24. And then once you kind of broke above it and cleared it, you can see it started to act as support here in December and January. And then you got the short squeeze, right? The stock went from 25 up to 73. Okay. And now the thing's getting its head taken off from 73 back to 43 on HIMS. Let's go through these earnings. So their EPS was in line and their sales were a beat. All right, as the stock's trading to the downside here, down 42.5. Earnings per share, 11 cents. That's what was expected. And sales were 481 million versus analyst expectations of 470 million. They see full year 25 revenue of 2.3 to 2.4 billion. Analysts were only expecting just shy of 2.01. I'm sorry, 2.1. Right? They're saying they expect 2.3 to 2.4. Analysts expecting 2.1. So they did beat on revenue. Earnings per share were in line, and they raised guidance. The fact that the stock is still trading down 15% on the day is quite interesting, because this is not a bad earnings report at all. I just think this is a situation where the stock had experienced such a huge move higher because of a short squeeze. And just the valuations up here in the 60s and 70s just really do not make sense. And although the earnings are good, they still don't justify a valuation that puts the stock back into the 60s or 70s. So really, the stock had no business doing this. This was literally a short squeeze. The real market for the stock is probably somewhere in the 30s. Okay. That it wasn't, the stock didn't move from 25 to 73 because of a major fundamental thing. It was really about 20% of the float was short. They had some positive stuff around some of the weight loss drugs and the shift to kind of that at-home prescription drug model, and people getting, access to medical professionals and getting prescriptions without having to go and wait at a doctor's office. You could do it all online. That's the convenience of HIMS, and HIMS has really blown up. It really has, in their business. It's a good business model. I like the company. The stock just got too rich for its own good because of the short squeeze. And although the earnings are good, they still don't justify the price of 65.70. So looks like you're just getting a cool off from that short squeeze. Support is at 35. If this stock pulls into the mid to high 30s, I do think it's viable, and I would expect a bounce off of 35. 35 is the previous all-time high, and it's also this dark blue line, which is the 50-day moving average. So I would say if you get back down into this area, I would expect the stock to bounce off of this price. So it's like, if you dip into here, then I would expect it to bounce from there, and you can probably catch a nice, decent little trade there. Could even be a decent spot for the long-term portfolio. If you guys like HIMS for the long term, it's even, I think, a decent spot there. But the froth and the momentum of the short squeeze is certainly coming off of the stock over the course of the last 2 days. Okay. All right. So again, guys, any questions at all about the membership, or if you guys are interested in what is the cheaper price before the membership changes, send a text message to the phone number that you guys see on the screen. Again, it is 1-888-621-2127. Yeah, SoftBank also is involved in TEM. So, those are some big names. SoftBank, Cathie Wood, Nancy Pelosi. So, maybe it's worth a grab on this Tempest AI, this TEM. Maybe it is worth it. Maybe it's worth a stab. Let's see if Cathie Wood and Nancy Pelosi and SoftBank, let's see if they're all right. But they're all shareholders of this stock. Yeah, Jay Zeb, exactly. Jay Zeb, it's my pleasure. Jay Zeb says, thanks for coming live post-market. I can't wait to join. Benzing is worth it alone. Absolutely. That's the thing about True Trading Group, guys. When you guys join TTG, you get access to a lot of these tools and resources included with your membership. So like you get the Benzinga Pro newsfeed and the Squawk feature when you join. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. Some of you might pay already. You guys might pay that to Benzinga already. You don't have to do that anymore when you join, right? You get the courses, you get trading views charts, the trade ideas scanner, congressional trading data, unusual options, dark pool, all that stuff. All of it's included when you guys join. Again, if you're interested, text that number right now. Honestly, Jay Zeb, you said you can't wait to join. Today's the day to do it because our membership is changing. So Jay Zeb, if you are interested in joining, my advice is to text this number now, and we're going to give away some special discounts and some special deals for people before that membership changes. Okay, so like I said, some changes coming to True Trading Group. With growth comes change, and we've got to do it. We got to make some changes. But those of you that want to be grandfathered in at the cheaper price, you can text that phone number now. We do have options like, PayPal credit, Klarna. You can use those options if you guys, choose to. You can use those financing options. Ellie says, when you join, you get all that and so much more. You get a family. Blessed Hot Mess, One Cosmic G, the Detective Trader, and a few others. Thank you so much for the kind words earlier. It really helped. Yes, we have some amazing members in True Trading Group. We really, really do. That's why when we say, when you join TTG, we say, welcome to the family. It's truly a group of traders from all over the world, from all walks of life that genuinely give a damn whether or not each other succeed or fail. And are always willing to lend the extra hand and to go the extra mile to really help members as best they can. So it really is an amazing group. We have to welcome back, Joe. Is that Debbie? Is that a typo from you, or how do you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Debbie, but I'm not sure how to, that's not a typo. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. D-E-I-B-Y, D-E-I-B-Y. I'm going to say Debbie, but I don't know. Dibby or I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's not, I know it's not Debbie. E before I? I'm stumped. I am completely stumped how to pronounce this name. Joe, please ask this guy, ask him how to pronounce this name. I need to know how to pronounce this name. Please. This is gonna drive me crazy. I'm completely stumped. This rarely happens, but I'm completely stumped on how to pronounce that name. Anyway, welcome back to the TTG family. So this person used to be a member and has now came back to True Trading Group. This is actually a very common theme that we're seeing a lot because a lot of members are rejoining True Trading Group lately. And I think it's because a lot of people are realizing that a lot of people joined TTG during COVID. And when they had to go back to work, they left because they felt like, I got to go back to work. I don't have time. And people are realizing that that's not true, right? We have a mobile app. You download it. We send you push notifications when our mods enter and exit positions. There's swing trades every week inside True Trading Group. There's day trades every day. You guys can follow along with all the trades very easily if you work a full-time job. 82% of our members have a full-time job. So if they can do this, then so can you. And we've had a lot of members come back and rejoin, realizing that they can do this. So, I mean, honestly, if you guys used to be a member, or maybe you used to be a trial member, and you guys want to come back to True Trading Group, text this number too, and we'll help you guys out and we'll hook you up before the membership changes. Because otherwise, you're going to be spending a significantly larger amount of money to join if you guys want to join later. All right, so we are making changes. So if you guys do want to join, text that number. We'll help you guys out. All right. And Joe, keep me posted if he does give you a pronunciation on that. I would actually love to see how to pronounce that. All right. All right, folks. Anybody have any questions for me about HIMS or TEM? I mean, these were kind of the bigger the bigger earnings that we had today. I mean, CLF, they had earnings, but nobody really follows CLF that much. FANG, Diamondback Energy, they had earnings. Not too many people really follow that. So there really weren't too many larger earnings names today, but we do have a lot of earnings as the week goes on. In other news, MicroStrategy added to their Bitcoin position. Shocker. That stock is really rolling over, guys. The stock is down almost 50% from its high. This thing went to $540. $540. It is now at $277. And they just continue to buy Bitcoin. More news out this morning that they acquired more Bitcoin at an average of like 98 or something like that, 97, 98. Palantir down 10% today. Is it a buy for the long term? Yes. So my thoughts here on Palantir are there are two different zones that I think are viable. I think it just depends on whether or not you own Palantir already, but this used to be a pretty heavy resistance level. And then you had the gap up with earnings. And then now the 50-day moving average sits there at 85. That's your first support zone from here. And if you don't own any Palantir at all and you want to, I think this is a spot to nibble. And then your next bigger support level is going to be down here around like 65 to 70, which is going to be this zone. You guys can see resistance and you broke above it, pulled it in, it became support. And then here's the 100-day moving average, sits there at 65. I would say that is a nice, spot also would be right in here. So I'd say these are your two buy points for the long-term portfolio on Palantir if you don't own it and you would like to. I personally am going to be a buyer of Palantir in here. If it gets back there, my current average price right now is $21.50. I bought it at 21 and I bought more at 22. My average price is actually higher. It's like 21.67 or 68 because my 22 purchase was bigger than my 21. So my average is like 21.68 or something like that. And I will buy more, probably around 70 or so if it gets there. Okay, so those are the spots that I would say if you don't own it and you want to, I think those are decent spots that you guys can own Palantir at. Thoughts on Palo Alto long-term at this level? I think you can get a little bit more of a pullback, like 180. I think is a decent spot. Yeah, this real nice, clean, clear uptrend, and then you just double top the uptrend. So you probably mess around in here for a little while, and then do that. Is kind of my thoughts, and then that I'd say is probably a decent spot to go ahead and grab some, and then you got some support, and then you have another support level here for an ad, and then another support level here. And those become your buy points, right? So here become, average 1, average 2, and then average 3. If you get here, I don't know if these stocks are going to pull all the way back. I don't know if we're going to pull all the way back into there. Dibby. There they are. Dibby Real. Thank you so much for that. It was really bothering me. I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it, and it was driving me nuts. I do apologize, but I'm glad you're back with the True Trading Group family. Everybody welcome Dibby back to the TTG family. Welcome. All right, so those are I would say would be some decent buy points there for Palo Alto. VST, glad you asked. So VST, okay, the zone here for VST is right there, and you're at it. You're in it. Okay, that's zone number 1. and I'll show you zone number 2. So these are the price points that I would want to buy VST. Okay, here we go. There is buy point 1, and here is buy point 2. All right. So there you guys go. Those are the buy points. So scale into it. That's what I'm going to be doing. All right. So those are the buy points that I like there for VST. Where to look for a bounce on Meta? You know, I really want to say like 640. I just don't know if you get that deep. Like, I really want to say this resistance level. I just don't know if you get all the way down there, but you know, just mark it out. You know, mark it out. You see 640 because 635, that area is support. So you get into 640, I think you start looking for a bounce, right? You get into here and then you look for a bounce. That's my thoughts there on Meta. Do I think Tesla's going to break last week's low? I do, because I think Tesla is going to this level. I think that Tesla is going to get down into here. See this little zone right here? I think Tesla's going to get down into here, and then I think that is a good place to add. I think this is a decent place to add right in here. Call it 280 to like 300. I think that's a decent spot. You have support. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. Put that back. You have support right now where you're currently sitting. And I'll highlight for you the zone. And it's this gap that you guys can see here. So there's your support zone. Okay. So there's this gap up from November, and then support. Then you had the big rally, the post-election rally. You're back into it. So this is support. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried to bounce off of here, but eventually I do think that Tesla breaks that and rolls deeper. Right. And gets further in. You know, Tesla is a very high momentum name. And when that stock picks a direction and really moves, the thing really goes, and it goes further than people had anticipated because the momentum is pretty great. So I think, you know, if this thing gets under 320, it's probably an easy move into like 300. And then I would say, you know, start to look for a bounce off of those levels. But I do think that you're going to break that on Tesla. We'll see. But, you know, there's a nice support level down there around like 310. So I do think we can get down into that level. ServiceNow. ServiceNow, I think right now, 900, I think right now is a decent spot for it. And the bigger level is going to be around like 820. All right. So I think you got two different spots, one around 900, another around 820. And then the no-brainer, no questions asked is 700. I don't know if you're going to actually get all the way down to 700, but that is for me, no-brainer. Back up the truck. Don't ask any questions. Just hold your nose and jump right in. The water's fine. That for me that price is 700, right? But I also like 820. And if you don't own anything, 900 I think is okay. But I really like 700 and I like 820 or 815. Those are like the no questions asked type of support zones. Starbucks, I like Starbucks a lot. I think Starbucks is going to make a new all-time high relatively soon. when you're trying to figure out where do you want to buy Starbucks, it would be on any pullback back in to retest this downtrend line. So for me, any pullback into here is going to be the buy zone for Starbucks. And I expect Starbucks to make a new all-time high within the next 1 or 2 years. Okay. Yep. My pleasure, guys. My absolute pleasure. So that kind of wraps things up. I will tell you guys this again. If you are new, okay, if you guys are new, we're changing the membership. We're making changes to the membership, okay? So if you want to get in before the changes to the membership happen, you guys want the cheaper price, send a text message right now to the phone number at the bottom of your screen, 1-888-621-2127. Also, if you used to be a member or used to be a trial member, you guys want to come back home, text that number also. We'll help you guys out. We'll give you the cheaper price. We'll get you guys grandfathered in. It's important you guys understand whatever price you pay today, right, which is going to be significantly cheaper. If let's say next year our membership is $2,000, it doesn't matter. You're only going to pay the price that you pay today. You're locking yourself in for that price for life. So it doesn't matter what the price of our membership goes up to. We're making a lot of changes. We've added a lot of new features to the platform. So naturally, we add new features, we add new tools. We have the award-winning AI tool now. Prices are moving up, okay? So if you guys want to get grandfathered in at a cheaper price, just text this number right here before we make those changes. You don't ever have to worry about that price going up on you. 1-888-621-2127. And don't forget, you have a double your money back guarantee to give you peace of mind. I don't think you need it. Our refund rate is less than 2.5%. But if you can't make enough winning trades to equal your membership fee, we're going to give you back double what you paid. Okay. You just have to go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group. We do study groups every week. You just have to attend one. Okay. And if you guys can't make you back your membership fee during the course of your membership, we give you back not just what you paid, we give you back what you paid times 2. All right. So that's how we put our money where our mouth is. That's how we prove to you how much we believe in the platform that we've created. Okay. So that's it. Text that number, 1-888-621-2127. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. My teaching members, I'll see you guys back in chat tomorrow morning. As always, we got a lot going on. Fed members speaking, right? NVIDIA earnings, PCE inflation data. Get your butts in chat, guys. It's going to be a wild week. It's going to be a wild week. Let's make some damn money together. Have a great night. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Show some love. Turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these lives. I'll see you all tomorrow. Later, folks.